County now. An observance in honor of young lives lost to preventable circumstances was taking place today. Children's Memorial Flag Day ceremony. It was held outside the Mercer County Courthouse. This walk that you see here goes around the courthouse. It's part of the 23rd year that the child welfare community in this county has held this ceremony to remember the children's lives affected by neglect and abuse. And they want to recognize also the child advocates who work hard to protect children locally. Since last year in Mercer County, there have been 8 preventable child deaths out of the 77 statewide. County Commissioner Bill Archer rang the bell outside the courthouse 77 times, tolling it for each of those 77 preventable child deaths. Child Law Services, Mercer County Child Protect, and Children's Home Society West Virginia's Department of Homeland Security, as well as local law enforcement agencies, all represented during today's event.
You forget, but that deaths really do still happen. It's still important, and it's still a crisis in our communities too. And I think it's important to stop and think about those things. And in a way, for those of us who do work with children and some of the horrors that children go through, it's also it can be uplifting to be in a group of all of us where we're all supporting each other, and you remembering that you're not by yourself and not doing it all alone.
In the newest